Hey, Alvira, can you hear me now? Is it better? Can you hear me? Alvira, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Okay. So let's just start. Okay, displacement is basically removing someone from their place, right? So displacement reaction, the chemical reaction in which more reactive element displace the less reactive. See, always a person who is more powerful, they will remove the less people, right? So over here also, the chemical reaction, the element that they are more reactive, they will remove the less reactive element from its salt solution. Okay. So over here, Fe plus CuSO4 will give you FeSO4 and Cu. So see, Fe was alone. Cu and SO4, they were together, right? Now Fe is more stronger than Cu. So what Fe did? Fe removed Cu and he made a relation with SO4 and Cu is now alone. Right? So this is displacement reaction basically. So what is happening? Fe was stronger, so Fe removed Cu from SO4 and then he made a pair with this. Clear? And then, is it clear? This one, this reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this one is very important. See, the iron will become brownish in color by deposition of Cu and blue color of CuSO4 changes to dirty green color due to formation of FeSO4. See, earlier the color was brown, right? But after the reaction, the color will be green because now it is FeSO4. Earlier it was CuSO4, so that's why it was brownish, right? And when it was only Cu, it was brown. When it was CuSO4, it become blue. But now when it FeSO4, then it become green color. Clear? So this is what you have to remember. Like when, because of what the color is changing. So if it will be only Cu, then the color will be brown. And then if it is CuSO4, then the color will be blue.
Blue.
Right? And when if it is FeSO4, then the color will be green color. Okay, so three color. First, when it is only Cu, the color will be brown. When it's CuSO4, copper sulfate, then it will be blue. And when it's ferrous sulfate, then it will be green color. Clear?
Well, for exam, will it come different or the same thing?
Yeah,
like
sometimes
the color
they give you a question like this. Name a particle which will be added to a solution, then it will become of green color. So you should know it is FeSO4. Or sometimes they'll give you a question like name a particle, if you will add it, then it will become blue color. So it is CuSO4 like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. And you should remember like over here Zn and CuSO4. Here also earlier it was Fe, right? Now it is Zn.
Yeah.
So over here Zn is more reactive than Cu, so it will again remove Cu and it will become ZnSO4 and Cu is alone now, right? So remember one thing, Zn is more reactive than copper. That's why it is displacing copper from SO4 and taking Cu place with SO4. Okay?
Got it.
Okay, so we will quickly write it down first, displacement reaction, and then we will move to the double displacement.
Okay. Ma'am, I wrote displacement reaction.
You wrote this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now coming to double displacement. So over here, what is happening? Earlier, there was one single person and two people, right? Now there are two
Yeah.
people here and two people here. Now what they will do, they will exchange it. Okay. So over here, a
Okay.
reaction in which new compound are formed by mutual exchange. For example, if Na2SO4 and BaCl2. So what is happening? Ba is coming with SO4 and this Na is coming with Cl2. Clear? See,
Yeah.
this Ba is making pair with SO4 and this
Um,
Na2 is
yeah.
making pair with Cl2, right? So earlier it
Correct.
was sodium
Yeah.
sulfate and barium chloride. Now it is barium sulfate and sodium chloride. So what they did, they exchanged their partners, right?
Yeah.
And remember one thing, there is a BaSO4, right? Barium sulfate, which is basically
Yeah.
formed and it is also known as precipitation reaction. So sometimes in one marker they ask you the formation of BaSO4, which is barium sulfate, is also known as. So it is known as precipitation reaction. Okay.
Got it. Ma'am, I cannot hear you.
Okay, okay. Have you written this?
Oh,
You
one
have to
second,
write
ma'am.
it
I'm
down.
done.
Yes. I just
Right.
write it down and once you are done, let me know. Okay.
Right. Ma'am, I wrote it.
Okay. Now let's just move to the next example. These are two more examples. One is 2Ki plus PbNO3 bracket 2 PbI2 plus 2KNO3. So this is potassium iodine and potassium nitrate, lead nitrate and yellow PPT. Okay. And then lead iodine, which is yellow PPT. So this is the second equation. And third is potassium bromide. So potassium is KBr, and then barium iodine, which is Ba, barium, and I2 iodine. Then 2Ki, which is potassium iodine and barium bromide. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, write it down.
Okay.
Ma'am, I wrote it.
Okay. Now coming to the next part, which is oxidation and reduction. So oxidation is basically, oxidation means you are going to add the oxygen to the reactant. Okay. And if you will add something, you have to remove
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
So the removal of hydrogen, you will add oxygen and you will remove the hydrogen. That will be your oxidation. So Cu plus O2 will give you CuO, right? And Cu plus H2
Yeah.
will also give you this. Then reduction. So
Yeah.
reduction means you will add hydrogen, but you will remove oxygen. Clear? Here it was you were adding oxygen and removing hydrogen. But in reduction, you will add hydrogen, but you will remove oxygen. Okay? And you will write this
Yeah.
example. Then in this reaction, CuO is reduced to Cu and H2O is oxidized to H2O. So the oxidation and reduction taking place, it's redox reaction. So redox reaction where both are taking place, oxidation as well as reduction. So oxidation, whenever you are getting this word oxidation, just think oxidation means adding of oxygen. Okay, and removing of
Yeah.
hydrogen. And reduction, adding of hydrogen, removing of
Oxygen, but
oxygen.
removing the oxygen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And when both are oxidation and reduction both are happening, that is redox reaction. Okay. See, RED reduction and OX oxidation. So combine is redox. Okay.
Yeah. Got it.
You will quickly write it down everything.
Okay. Ma'am, I noted.
Okay. Now coming to the next one. What is corrosion? Right? So see, when a metal is exposed to the moisture, for example, this is the metal, you leave it outside. So it will be exposed to moisture, air, and acid for some
Yes,
time. Then a layer of hydrated oxide will form over here, and that layer will start weakening the metal, and hence metal is said to be corroded. Okay. So rusting of iron, black coating on silver, and green coating of copper are example of corrosion. Okay. And how can you prevent this?
got it.
If you will, through galvanization, electroplating, or by putting paints, you can prevent this corrosion. Clear? And then rancidity. Clear? Is this clear? This part corrosion?
Yes,
Alvira.
ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to
Yes,
rancidity. So, ma'am, what is this rancidity? So, see, the oxidation of
ma'am.
fat and
Got it.
oil were exposed to the air. For example, the chips packet, right? If you will open it, after some
Yes,
time, if you will leave it like this, you will feel like smelly and bad taste, right? So, that is basically the
yeah.
rancidity. Okay. And then how can you prevent it? You can add antioxidant over there. You can keep the chips in a very airtight container. You can replace it by the nitrogen and do refrigeration. Clear?
Got it.
Okay, first you will write
Yeah.
corrosion, all the 3 points, then rancidity.
Ma'am, I wrote. Ma'am, I wrote it.
Okay, you wrote that this as well, replacing. Hmm. Okay. Now these are the questions that you will try answering. Okay. And after that, we will start this. Okay.
Ma'am, I cannot hear your voice.
Sorry. Yes, Alvira. Alvira. You are on mute if you are saying something.
Ma'am, no, I said I cannot hear you. Your voice is taking. One second. I'm checking.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Ma'am, what were you saying?
I was just saying that you will first try to answer this. You have 5 questions, and then I'll tell you the answer, and then you will write the correct answer. Okay, just write A, B, C, D on your
Okay.
draft notebook, and then I'll tell you the correct answer. Then you will write question, answer, question, answer. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I wrote it.
Okay. Then fourth and fifth.
Can you hear me?
Okay, fourth and fifth, write it down, then we will discuss the answers. Okay, Alvira?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I wrote it.
Okay, now these are the answer for the first one. The answer is C, right? So over here, the shiny finish of wall after whitewash is calcium carbonate. Okay,
Got it.
then second one is this 2:1. So electrolysis of water is decomposition reaction, right? The mole ratio of hydrogen and oxygen gas liberated during electrolysis of water is 2:1. H2O, right? So hydrogen, how many are there? 2 and O, 1. Then which of the following statement about the given reactions are correct? So this one, C. First, second, and fourth. Iron metal is getting oxide. How iron is getting oxide, right? And then are correct. So first and then second, metal are getting reduced. You can see metals are getting reduced. And